Today I'm working with my guest Nadia, and with Nadia we're actually doing the shullet. It's the feminine version of a mullet where we're still going to keep the length in the back, keep that fringe in the front. Now, because of Nadia's texture, we also got to be careful. So I am going to do this cut semi-damp, also protecting the length and protecting the texture. We want to make sure that we apply that moisture on the base first, and then as I go in, I'll separate with my fingers to allow that moisture to penetrate to the scalp and give me nice clean sections when I go to part. With Nadia's texture, we don't want to come in and put any blunt cuts in there because with the shullet, we want to see that movement and we want to see that flow. Starting out, we want to make sure that we get our guide from the apex. That's going to tell us where to over direct everything and elevate it to get the proper layer in, to make sure that we leave the back length longer in the back, shorter in the front. There's my shortest point. Because we want to keep the length of the fringe in front, I want to make sure that I don't take too much off too fast. Because of the type and texture of the hair, I do not want to stretch it too much. I want to keep that wave because if I stretch it, it's going to end up being a little shorter. Get my proper tension. And now you can see as that layer's starting to peek out, I want to change my finger angle. My finger is now pointing towards the ground, or more so at a 45-degree angle. And I'm going to come in and use that guide and work my way up too. So now I'm at the round of the head. I'm a little bit lower coming off the occipital bone, which is right here. Because I'm down so far, I might not be able to pull all this hair up and it all reach. That's because it's already previous cut layers in this haircut. And we want to protect that length. We don't want to cut too much off because we are going for more of that mullet, loose flow look for our end result. So it's the same. You want to over direct up. There's my guide. So I come in and point cut. Fingers still at the proper angle, making sure that all my layers stay the same. Running right off that apex to mastoid. Now we take our pie sections. And I'm gonna run my pie section all the way down, and I'm gonna take all the rest of this hair and move it out of my way. With my guide being here, I'm actually gonna change my finger angle. Once again, point cutting. You can see the longest length and the shortest length as it falls. And because we're point cutting, we don't have any real blunt ends. No blunt ends when we're trying to create movement. So now as I work my pie section, I'm just pivoting as I work around the head. Elevate, get to that shortest point, grab that guide. Moving into that side panel, a little more over direction to the back to kind of protect that length. Working our guide. Same thing, coming from that front section. Still keeping that finger angle the same. I like to see the kind of body, the shape that we created. Or turning Nadia around, you can see the short layers that's living right in here as it gets down into that longer shullet look. Here's the finished look.